Hello dear learner, welcome back to the Zoom Chemistry Hub. Today in this video we will discuss and learn what is solution and its types. So in my previous video we have discussed already what is a solution. A solution is a homogeneous mixture of two or more than two substances. A solution consists of two components, solute and solvent. Component which is in large amount or quantity is called solvent, while the component which is present in small amount, this is called solute. And the solution are not limited to the liquid state. It exists in gas, liquid and solid state. So on this base there are 9 types of solutions. So we know that first we will discuss the gaseous solution. So the gaseous solution is that solution in which the solvent is gas. And the gaseous solution consists of 3 types: gas in gas, liquid in gas, and solid in gas. And be remember that if the gaseous solution, then the solvent is always the gas. So gaseous solution have 3 types, that is gas in gas, liquid in gas and solid in gas. And we have the example of gas in gas, that is oxygen, that is air. And we know that air consists of oxygen and nitrogen. So the oxygen in nitrogen is the example of gas in gas. Similarly, liquid in gas is the example of water vapors in the air, in our air. That is the example of liquid in gas. Water vapors are the liquid and they are present in our air, so it is the example of liquid in gas. Here the solvent is air and solute is water vapors. Similarly, solid in gas, and it is the example of carbon particles in air, that is and its example is smoke. So the smoke in our air are the example of solid in gas, and here the solute is carbon particle, that is smoke, and solvent is air. Number 2, liquid solution. So in the liquid solution, the solvent is always the liquid. Be remember, in the liquid solution the solvent must be the liquid. Liquid solution also have 3 types, that is gas in liquid, number 2 liquid in liquid, and number 3 is the solid in liquid. First we will take the example of gas in liquid. The example of gas in liquid is the carbon dioxide gas in water, that is the carbonated drink or soft drink, that is CO2 in water. That is the carbonated drink. And here the solvent is water and solute is carbon dioxide. Similarly, liquid in liquid. Here the example of alcohol in water. Here the solute is alcohol and the solvent is water, that is C2H5OH, ethyl alcohol in H2O, water. So here the ethyl alcohol or alcohol is the solute and water is the solvent. Similarly, solid in liquid. Here the example of solid in liquid, that is the very common example, that is a table salt or any salt when dissolved in water. It is the example of solid in liquid. Also the example of solid in liquid are the sea water, sugar in water are many examples of solid in liquid, that is table salt in water, NaCl in H2O. Here the NaCl table salt is the solute and water is the solvent. Next types of solution is the solid solution. And be remember in your mind, in the solid solution the solvent is always solid. Solid solution also consists of three types, that is gas in solid, liquid in solid, and solid in solid. Now we will take the example gas in solid. It is the example of hydrogen gas. When the hydrogen gas is absorbed at the surface of palladium metal, this is the example of gas in solid. Similarly, liquid in solid. It is the example of mercury amalgam, that is when the mercury mixed with gold, and this mixture is called mercury amalgam. This is called amalgam. So here the mercury is solute and gold is solvent. Similarly, here mercury is solute and silver is solvent. And we know that mercury is a metal exists in the liquid state. So this is the example of a solution liquid in solid. Similarly, we have third types, that is solid in solid, and we have the example of zinc metal in copper. Here the zinc is solute and copper is the solvent. The mixture of zinc and copper is called brass. So this is the example of solid in solid, in which one metal is solute and the other metal is solvent. The metal which even less amount, this is the solute, and the metal which have a large amount or large quantity, this is the solvent. That's for all today the learner. Don't forget to like, subscribe and share this video with your friends and fellows. Thanks for watching.